One of the biggest fears kindergarten parents have is that their child will get on the wrong bus, walk to the wrong pickup area, or end up crying because they think they are being taken somewhere they're not supposed to go. The good news is that a few simple things practiced before the first day can make dismissal so much less confusing for your child. I'm Brette K with the Edvocator, and I have more than 20 years of experience across several areas of elementary education. The first thing your child needs to know is not simply someone's going to pick me up. Your child needs to know the school's name for the dismissal routine, like I'm a bus rider, I go to daycare, my mom picks me up in the car line, my grandma meets me at the walker gate. That language matters because my mom is getting me could mean mom is meeting me in the car line or standing at the walker gate or picking up the child from daycare 3 hours later. 5-year-olds are not always known for their precise logistical explanations. Before the first day, ask your child, how are you going home after school? Would your child know exactly what to say? If your child rides a bus, knowing the bus number is helpful, but it may not be enough. Your child also needs to recognize the stop. Talk about what the area looks like and who or what your child should expect to see. You might say, your stop is beside the blue 2-story house. Or, Grandma will be standing on the sidewalk. Maybe, Dad's truck will be parked near the curb. Children may not remember an address, but they're often very good at remembering the house with the red door or Grandma waving like she's trying to land an airplane. Your child should also know what to do if the stop does not look right or the expected adult is not there. Teach your child to stay with the adult in charge and say, this does not look like my stop, or I don't see the person who's supposed to meet me. If you're preparing for the first weeks of kindergarten, I created a free guide called Kindergarten Behind the Scenes. It explains dismissal, arrival, lunch, bathroom routines, and several other parts of kindergarten that often surprise families. You can find it at theedvocator.com/resources. Another part of dismissal that parents may not expect is that the classroom teacher may not personally take every child all the way to the bus, car line, daycare group, or walker area. Your child may walk with another teacher, an aide, or a staff member assigned to that dismissal group. For some children, that is no big deal. For a shy, anxious child, it can feel like my teacher just handed me to a stranger and now we're walking in the wrong direction. A child might cry, freeze, or become too scared to ask a question, even when the adult is doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Before school begins, explain that another trusted adult may help with dismissal. Then practice this sentence if your child thinks something's wrong. Tell them to say, I'm a car rider, bus rider, walker, etc. Is that where we're going? Your child does not need to solve the problem alone. Your child just needs to be able to tell the adult that something doesn't seem right. Now let's talk about dismissal changes, because this is where a parent's plan can fall apart very quickly. Imagine you finally snag a last-minute doctor's appointment. You call the school and say, I'll pick her up today instead of having her ride the bus. Then you learn that the dismissal change deadline has already passed. Now the child is still going to be sent home on the bus and you still have to be at the bus stop, but that hard-to-get appointment is disappearing before your eyes. That is why parents need to know the school's change policy before they actually need it. The school most likely will not change your child's dismissal plan based on only what your child says. If your kindergartner announces, I'm riding home with my friend today, the teacher cannot safely assume that this is the actual plan. The child may be thinking about Friday. The child may be misunderstood a conversation, or they're simply sharing the plan they personally prefer. The change usually has to come directly from an authorized adult through the school's approved system. And the deadline may be much earlier than parents expect. A call, email, or note sent an hour before dismissal may already be considered last minute. That is because the office may need to document the change, verify who requested it, and get the information to the teacher. The teacher must notify the child. The adults who normally take the child to one dismissal area may need to know the child will not be with them that day. And the adults receiving the child in the new area need to know the child is coming. None of that can be handled safely while classrooms are packing up, backpacks are being zipped, water bottles are rolling under desks, and the entire school is staging hundreds of children for dismissal. Before the first day, find out how must dismissal changes be submitted. What is the daily deadline? And how will you know the change was received? Save this information to your phone before you need it. There's one more detail that can create an unexpected dismissal headache or possibly migraine. Many schools give families a numbered tag, colored card, or pickup pass. Staff use that pass to match children with approved adults in the car line or at walker and biker pickup. That system allows dismissal to move quickly without stopping to check every adult's identification. But if you leave the pass at home, the school may not be able to release your child through the regular line. You may need to park, go into the office, and show identification before your child can be released. It is inconvenient, especially when the pass is sitting safely on the kitchen counter, being absolutely no help at all. But the inconvenience is much better than a school releasing a child to the wrong person. So before the first day, make sure your child knows how they normally go home, what or whom they should expect to see, and what to say if something does not seem right. Then make sure you know the school's change deadline and where you put the pickup pass. Dismissal may look chaotic from the outside, but there's usually a careful system underneath it. A little preparation can keep your child from feeling frightened and keep one unexpected schedule change from derailing your entire afternoon. You can download the kindergarten behind the scenes at theedvocator.com/resources. I'm Brette K with The Edvocator, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.